Okay. All right. So it will be theoretical plus also practical at the same time. Okay. So moving on. Okay. So before we start, I just wanna, because everybody here is not really kind of involved in marketing, right? So I just want to make sure that we all have a common understanding of what marketing is. As I think you guys have already done your homework already, I've explained there is no. Yeah, I know I stopped. Okay, can everybody hear me now? Yeah. Okay. So you guys have all. So I'll repeat. So basically, you guys have all done your homework. The idea is to make sure there is some level of alignment about what, or common understanding about what marketing is. Because actually, none of us really practice marketing in this company right now. Nor I believe we've done marketing in the past, right? So once again, when it comes to marketing, there is no right, there is no wrong, because there is so many types of products out there. And there are so many different types of marketing, right? There's content, there's B2B, there's B2C. So before we kick off, let's get. I see that you guys have done your homework already. So let's look at that for a bit. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. All right. So let me increase. Everyone can see? Okay, so for me, my current understanding of marketing is that, like I mentioned, there's many different types of marketing, but the essence of marketing really is understanding. You have to put the consumer, but not just the consumer, but the consumer's well-being at the heart of what marketing is, and also at the same time, marketing drives actually a lot. I think this is fundamentally what people don't really understand about marketing, but marketing actually runs a lot of different parts of the business actually. So later I will demonstrate to you guys how this is done in a diagram. Okay. So I also see that Vanna and Vita has put in their comments on what their understanding of marketing is. I've highlighted some parts, and the reason why I clustered the two of your comments together is that because I see there is a common thread between the two of you, right? You guys understand that it is kind of a process and an activity, and but most importantly, what I see is that the both of you understand that there are very few stages of it. Okay, so yeah, that is right. And then Novi and Shintet actually have a common understanding of what marketing is. For you guys understand marketing as is delivering values and is delivering a purpose. Do you guys all agree? It's also about delivering values, delivering purpose. Yes? Okay, very good. So so aside from it being an activity, it being delivering values and also having a purpose as well, I realized Andre and Trishna also had something interesting that they added on. So Andre said it's about building a market. What that means is that when I first read this, I was thinking about a product, a certain brand. Vita, do you want to, when you say build a new market, is there a certain brand that comes into mind?
I think it's kind of like by building a market, it's like you are actually forcing your product to the market instead of like adjusting your product to what the market needs.
Okay, interesting. Andre, do you have a brand in mind when you said build a market?
Can you repeat? Can you repeat, Nengli?
Okay, so when I read your comment, what popped up to me was that you said marketing is about building a market, right? So that means the creation of a new market. So I had one brand in mind that popped up immediately in my head, right? And then I asked Vita what was the understanding of building a market. So I want to ask you, what is there a brand in mind when you said when you type build a market when you were typing this?
Actually, I'm imagining about brand something related with entertainment.
Interesting. So the brand that I had in mind is actually iPhone. So before this, nobody thought like touching on the glass was possible, right? So but iPhone itself, Apple itself created a whole new market for touchscreen phones, right? Okay. So and then I move on to Trishna. Trishna talked about getting noticed in the market. So when you're building a new product in the market that people don't even know that they want, very often we know marketing is about demand and supply, but sometimes there are creators in the market, right, or visionaries in the market that can see into the future. They say like, okay, actually, it is not just about what the market wants; it's about what can I deliver to the market as well, right, based on your purpose and based on your value. And so that's where Trishna comes in and he says like it's about getting noticed, number one, and then it's also not just selling to strangers, but it's also guiding strangers as well. Okay? And then lastly, Gani wrote about creating relationships, satisfying customers. So this part is interesting because it talks about everything else that people didn't talk about, which is actually customer service. Yeah. So as you can see, and you guys all agree, right? Customer service, is it part of marketing? Yes, a bit, right? A little bit.
Brand promise.
Brand promise, exactly. So as you can see, all of you have agreed and said like, okay, Trishna is right, Vanna is right, Vita is right, Andre is right. So we all know that marketing, and I think generally it is quite a big part of the business that very few people can grasp hold of. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to talk a little bit about the marketing ecosystem. Okay, so I'll use this as I'll talk about the marketing ecosystem, but in the context of Bukit Vista. Okay, but first and foremost, everybody has to understand this one thing. We all know that what we're trying to do when we do marketing is that we're trying to market to a set of people, right? Which means are your consumers, are your guests in this case. So whenever it comes to marketing, whatever you are doing, right, you need to make sure that you are doing your research or your study first about your consumer audience, about your market, right? So that's what market research is all about. But market research is actually the crux, but also extends to many different parts of the business. Okay, so let's just use the context of BV. Let's use BV as an example. Yeah. So let's just say for example, right now we're all in one company, right? We've done our market research, right, on a certain specific product. Now, question is in BV, who do you think the business development team is? Anybody?
Can you repeat the question, Nengli?
Sorry, no.
Repeat the question.
Okay, so let's just say this is okay. So right now, what we're trying to do is that we're trying to put things into context, right? So we all know to start a good marketing, to start marketing well and done correctly, you need to first start with market research, correct? So market research, as you can see from the marketing ecosystem, affects business development, right? But let's see in the context of BV. I'm talking about BV because we understand how this business runs. Okay, who do you think business development is in this current company? Or who acts as the role? May not necessarily have the title, but who acts as the role?
I think MP.
Okay, yes. Anybody else?
Maybe digital marketing.
Not really. Digital marketing will fall under marketing. So business development understands the market. Okay? Who are our clients? We have two sets of clients, guys.
Yeah. Partner and the guest.
Yes, partner and guest, right? So if you say business development, one half is done from market builders. We address the owners, right? Who is the other side who is part of business development then?
Our team. HR.
Huh? Nani, what do you say?
HR?
Yes,
HR.
actually. HAR because they have the most and the high volume of contacts and contacts to guest side, right? So they understand the market. At the end of the day, you want to build. BB is a bit special because we need supply side, which means we need owners, but we also need guests, right? What's the point of market building going out to get like 100 properties, but then we have no guests to serve these properties, right? So business development in Bukit Vista is made by both two parties actually. Okay, so how business development goes back to market research is that these are the two people who understand what the market is doing, how the future will be, what are guests looking for, what are owners looking for, right? So that's part of market research. Okay, market research also then affects product design. Who do you think in this company takes on the role of product design? You want to try?
When nobody.
Yeah?
Bu, Mas Gani? Aku nggak ngerti pertanyaannya. Bukan desain.
Come on. Vista. What do we actually really sell? Yeah, and I hint not we do not sell Airbnb. Okay, what do we really sell? What has Jing been talking about very often, especially recently?
Service?
Very close. Very
Hospitality.
yes,
Hospitality.
yes. We are fundamentally a hospitality business, but hospitality is the industry that we are in, right? Have we been designing a product for both for our owners, for us internally to use?
Data.
Very close. Actually, product design, actually, in this case, okay, so in short, we've always been talking about bigger, right? Bigger essentially and in the future will be Bukit Vista, right? The product design person is
Apa ni, Mak?
Bayu. So the product design, the product designer in this company actually is Bayu. Bayu needs to understand. So as a product designer, he needs to understand what does owners want, right? And he goes through market building for that. So he works together with business development, correct? Then what?
Result.
Oh dear, the reception is so bad. Okay, where did you guys hear me? Where did I end?
No.
Now, okay, yeah, okay. So product design is Bayu, okay? So he needs to work together with market building, right, to understand what does the owners want. He also has been working with HAR to understand what the guests are looking for, correct? So, and then when it comes to product design, that would be internal tools who Bayu's freelancers and all that who are all on all on freelance lah. Okay. So market research obviously also then affects marketing. Marketing, as we all know right now, is not a chapter on its own. It's like kind of at a guild stage, baby stage, still kind of developing. But marketing, in essence, actually does quite a fair bit. When we talk about the digital space, we're talking about how does branding work on to a digital tribe, right? So things like, for example, I'll use Vita as a good example. Vita is very heavy user on Instagram, right? So in terms of branding, when she's on Instagram, how does she connect with brands, right? So, and also at the same time, we need to understand what advertising is all about on the mobile and online platform. We also then need to understand what's content. How does Vita then understand and consume content, right, on these media networks? But marketing also needs to work very closely to sales, right? So in this case, for sales, what you need to know is that at the end of the day, we can market and we can do the best branding, we can do the best positioning, right? At the end of the day, if you cannot sell to your consumer, then essentially your marketing campaigns and your marketing strategy is considered a flop, right? So when it comes to sales, you need to understand what are the traditional and also digital sales channels. So how do you sell your product, right? How do you get your product to into the hands of people? Yeah, whether it's an app, that means how do you get it on Play Store, on Google Play, and then or not that if it's a traditional product, how do you get it into the retail stores of, like, say, maybe for example Pepito, right? Pepito is a good sales channel, a traditional good sales channel, because everybody goes there, whether it is a local or whether it is a tourist, everybody goes to the supermarkets, right? Okay, sales also then needs to consider pricing, right? Now you develop this product, right? What is the sweet spot? And I think everybody is very aware of pricing because we do revenue management, right? Everyone knows about pricing. Everybody knows about how owners are always talking about pricing. So pricing is important. And also at the same time, COGS is actually cost of goods sold, correct? So cost of goods sold. What do you guys understand cost of goods sold as?
Cost is COST.
Yeah. It's very literal.
Is it like the cost that we spend when we're actually selling the goods?
So like, let's just say, for example, today you are selling, Vita's developed this handphone, right? And she wants to get it into the hands of consumers. What does it take for her to get this product, right, to the stores where the people are going to buy? So you also have to include sales. So sales also have to consider things like cost of goods sold and pricing. And then of course we're talking about profitability, right? Lastly, all of these come together. What you're actually delivering is a go-to-market plan. Okay, so go-to-market plan essentially is what you guys talked about, an activity and a process on how to sell and how to market your product. And lastly, of course, there needs to be customer service as well. Okay, so I think in essence, you guys pretty much understand what this is about. So let's kind of put this into practice, right? So what I want to do is a 15-minute individual exercise. Okay, so I want to simplify this for you guys. And don't think of marketing as this complex practice. Think of it more as a craft, right? So think of yourself not as a marketer, but think of yourself as a creator, okay? And you're creating something that would be used for a specific end user in mind, okay? So let's do this individual exercise, right? So what I want you guys to do is that let's just say, for example, today I gave you a raw egg, right? An egg is a commodity, right? So what would you do? So you can sell it at say maybe okay, so 390, right, which is about rupiah $54,000. Okay, so this is an exercise that we're going to start doing. First and foremost, you guys are probably wondering, okay, what do you need? First and foremost, you need your number one, your imagination. Okay, I need all of you guys to then also pick up a pen and paper, or not, then you can use this on Canva since you guys are online. Okay, and third, I need you guys to. So this is a group exercise. I need you guys to pick a person in the room, okay, or in this group that you are going to sell this to. Okay, you're going to sell this to, and then each of us, okay. So I think the Georgia team can do this. All times to do this. Grass cutter is at now. Thank you, Lisa. Okay. So we're going to pretend like we're all sellers and buyers here. Okay. So what happens is that I need the Georgia team, and individually all of you guys will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 coins each. Okay. All right. So 7, not including me. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 7, you guys say. So I'm not part of this. I'm not part of this exercise, right? I'm just going to have you guys conduct this. Okay. So now everybody has a pen, paper, or something to use on Canva. Okay. Cool. Do you guys understand what this exercise is all about?
Yeah.
Georgia team. Ready? Yes. Okay. All right. So what do we expect out of this 15 minutes? Okay, this will be a 15 minutes exercise. You guys have 15 minutes essentially to create something of an egg. Okay, that somebody in this room. Okay, so you have to pick a person, yeah. All right, who will buy it at 390. So what we're going to do is, of course, at the same time, when you create a product, you're not just selling it to one person, right? You're selling it to a group of people, right? So what we're going to do is that once you have your product created, right, then you need to present, or rather you need to market your product. Okay, I won't call it an egg because egg is just like a raw material, right? You can do it in any form, in any way. So then I will ask the room, who will buy your product at 390? Okay, and then each buyer who says yes, remember just now we were talking about coins, right? Each person who says yes, the person needs the buyer needs to give the seller a coin, right? But most importantly, of course, what we're looking for is that as a seller or as a creator, your specific person of choice in your head actually says yes. Okay. So the seller with the most coins gets lunch or dinner at Jawasi, or a dinner or lunch at your choice. Georgia team, if any of you win there, I will on you guys, and then when you come here, I will buy you lunch. Okay. All right. Okay. Hello, Ara.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. So do you guys each have 7 coins already? So go prepare that while you guys are doing it, okay? So while you guys are preparing and thinking about like, what am I going to create from this one raw egg? I'm going to give you guys some inspirations, right? So when it comes to product design, or when it comes to marketing, sometimes what you're delivered is just a raw product, like an egg, right? There are things that you can commonly do with an egg. Maybe the first thing that you think about is maybe, I can cook the egg in a pot, or maybe I can make egg salad. But then I can also make a sandwich, maybe. That's possible. Yeah, okay. But also at the same time, maybe what as a marketer, you need to then also consider context. Yeah, 390 USD for an egg is going to be very expensive. How are you going to sell an egg for 390, right? It could be depends on context. So like we use tourism as an industry that we're in, right? So like say for example, for me, I've always thought eggs. The most expensive egg in Singapore is actually done this way, where they have it for breakfast and they sell it to tourists. Yes, you know about this. Kaya toast, 390 for eggs and bread. That's just it. Okay. But they sell it in a way whereby it's a Singapore tradition. So if you want to immerse in the Singapore culture as a tourist, you have to eat this morning dish, right? But it's just egg, soya sauce, and then bread. That's just it. Okay. But then also you need to think maybe your audience could be then maybe say for example people who are worried about their weight, right? So maybe you can do things like for example market your eggs as air fryer Scotch eggs. So anybody know what Scotch eggs are? Right, so the Scotch eggs are like actually fried eggs, and then you have like a dough or padding around the eggs. But if you position your eggs as air fryers, and your consumer in mind is actually people who are on a diet maybe, right? Okay, so then that's another way to kind of sell eggs at a higher price, and also to a specific target audience, right? Or you can present them in a different way as well at a restaurant. Okay, so but then you also have to realize maybe sometimes that you have a different target audience. Maybe it's a different time of the year. Maybe during Easter, right? Easter is like wow, okay, eggs go. I know. Okay, I'm back, right? Okay. So then there are times of the year, right? That are like for us, we've got seasonality, we've got high season, low season. High season we increase price, right? So now we can sell eggs. During Easter, maybe we can sell eggs at 390, right? Or maybe at the same time, what we can do is that we can sell specifically to children. We can design the eggs such that they appeal to children at a restaurant and sell them as like egg-tastic meals for kids or something like that, right? So target audience time, but you can also think about, like, say, for example, eggs doesn't have to be delivered in a restaurant, right? So, delivered in a what do you call that? Supermarket. Okay, so I'm back. All right. So, eggs doesn't have to just be delivered in a restaurant, right? Eggs can also be purchased at supermarkets, correct? So now let's think about eggs as a raw material, but plus packaging. How do you sell now? Now we're talking about eggs. Eggs come from many different forms, right? There's organic eggs, pasteurized eggs, and then eggs that you don't know come from wherever lah, huh? Right? So there's also packaging. How do you then package or communicate or brand eggs such that, or categorize eggs such that you're now able to sell it at 54,000 rupiah per, maybe say per tray. Okay? All right. So these are some of the examples. But I want, when you guys are creating your marketing on how to market your eggs, right? Or your product, I think there are some things that you need to consider. So these are like some baselines and some tips. First and foremost, when you're creating this product, right, you want to make sure that it is something that somebody will use. Okay, that's number one. And also at the same time, you want to make sure that you're creating something that has more good than bad at the same time. Okay. And of course, if possible, it does not exist in the market at all. That means you're actually creating a whole new product and a whole new industry for it. And then, of course, what we're going to do later is that we're going to go to test your creation, right? So we're going to do the buyer seller. You're going to market your eggs, and then we're going to say like, okay, so who wants to buy it? So now you're testing the product. And then lastly, not lastly, but the next thing you really want to do is that you want to understand your buyer so you can design not just a product, but an idea or concept in mind. So that's why I've asked you guys, right? Before you create your product, you guys are choosing somebody in mind that you know that you're selling this product to. So you're actually designing it for a specific sort of target audience, okay? But when you're marketing your product later to us, one thing you need to do is that you need to start thinking about how does it create a connection with the person, right? So it can, when you're talking about creating a connection, it could be things like sharing a story that is about the meaning or purpose behind your product, okay, with your buyer. Secondly, you need to kind of demonstrate how your creation will be good for them. So remember, this is about your customer, not you. So you're creating a product for them. So think about how this creation will be good for them. And then after that, what you also need to do is that you need to think about how this product actually demonstrates or enhance them, how it enhances their identity, right? So like let's just say for example, I'm vegetarian. If you're going to sell me an egg, first and foremost, you're going to have to position this egg as a vegetarian dish, right? So and then also at the same time, how is it, or is it useful in their daily lives? Okay, so not all products are connected to an identity. But so like for example, apparel would be like, okay, now Vida likes to dress in denim, right? Because she's going for the grunge look. So that's her identity. But when it comes to things like, for example, a coffee machine, when you're buying a coffee machine, how is it useful to their daily life? A French press versus like say for example, a real espresso machine, right? That's so there are two types of products that you need to consider. And then of course the last thing you need to make sure that how do you make buying seamless? What that means is that you're having a product right now. How do you deliver the product to the hands of the people? What that includes is means purchasing it, okay, and also at the same time physically getting it into their hands. All right, okay. And then lastly, customer service, right? How does your buyer give you positive and negative feedback when it comes to that? Okay, so let's just take a quick 15 minutes to think about what sort of product you guys would like to design. The parameters that you have to consider, you have your product is a raw egg, can be 1, can be 2, can be 5, doesn't matter, right? But your other parameter is that you need to sell it at 390. Okay, you're selling it for a specific person in this group. Okay, so you need to consider that, because then you're going to market it. Then after that, what we're going to do is that we're going to get sort of like a vote and see whose product is the most popular.
So, but we don't tell who are we going to sell that to,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. So then I take it as trust, good faith that you guys will tell me the truth. So we will then, so after you market your product, right, we will have a show of hands. Who will buy this product at specifically US 390? And then the seller, which may say in this case Vita, tell us who are you marketing this product to. Okay. Any questions? Okay. So
So my question: are we going to like also like let's say try to pitch?
yes. So now the next 15 minutes, what you do is that you are creating this product. Okay, I'm not going to call it an egg because it may not be an egg. I mean, technically speaking, if you make an egg into a sandwich, it's a sandwich, right? Not an egg. So I'm going to call it as a product. Okay, but your raw material is eggs. Okay, so think of what you guys want to create from here, and then after 15 minutes, individually, each of you are kind of going to kind of like pitch. I don't want to use the word pitch because it sounds like very sales, but then you guys are going to market your product to the entire room, to this group. Okay? Yes?
Yes.
Novi looks, Okay. All right. Okay. That's 15 minutes.
I
Start.
can use this.
Yes. Now. Okay. I'll come back in 15 minutes time.
Okay, stopwatch. Starts 15 minutes.
Awesome.
Hello.
Okay. In the meantime, let's scroll back to some of these designs. I think this is it.
Apa sih anjing? Ketawa-ketawa baik. Dipakai dulu celananya, woi. Dipakai.
It's just you and me for this. More people will come to base. Oh, the Johnson team split up to go and create their eggs. Why? Is that the sign that it's almost 15 minutes?
Not, it's 3 minutes left.
3 minutes left. Okay. Okay, you guys have 3 minutes left.
Nengli, have you breakfast?
Have you eaten breakfast? Not yet. I'm very hungry. Are you going to sell me an egg sandwich?
So my product will be good for you.
Nice. In context, I like. I saw
Breakfast.
big.
Danny
Is
said-
it a big breakfast? I'm a very big eater during breakfast, you know, Gani.
Sorry?
Is it a big breakfast? I'm a very big eater during breakfast. Breakfast is my biggest meal.
No. It's just
Compact? Yes.
Compact.
Hello.
compact.
Compact.
Yeah, you got a greeting from Andre.
Oh, hello,
Yeah.
Andre.
Hey, I was your fans. Big fan.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I got a brand ambassador in Jogja. I haven't even been to Jogja yet.
Yeah. Come here.
Come here.
Yeah.
Ask your boss. Your boss never buy me air ticket.
I was going to Jogja on the 20th.
Actually, I really want to go to Jogja for one of the festivals. Gani always say that many festivals there, right, Gani?
Yes, you have to.
Waisa, oh, you should come on Waisa.
Waisa, yeah.
When?
On May.
Oh, May.
Yeah, there will be a lot of latihan
Actually, I want to go to
at the
Okay,
pattern. Where is that?
I will plan one day
Pak masuk dia tuh.
when HR has me a new MD.
Iya. Itu juga termasuk kebudayaan.
Itu lama.
Ya udah loh, emang masih lama.
You've been unmuted, Kak.
Dana, Trishna, Novi, how is your ex coming along? That sounds so wrong, actually.
There's not X actually. I don't know that. But I'm done.
They make a dirty joke again.
Mine
Done.
is like a green.
Done? Done, Novi? Well done.
Wait.
Vita?
Yeah.
Vita needs a bit more time. Her egg is half cooked. Wow, video. Wow, Kani, you did a video. I thought the picture is a video. Not bad. Truly a
Wow.
content person.
Sorry.
Truly a content person.
Wait, yeah, truly a content creator.
Is that Andre? Andre, I hear you want to become market builder.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like 15 minutes already.
15 minutes already. Okay, everybody ready to sell your eggs or sell your product? Okay, so I realized because actually I thought in my head when I was thinking about this, I thought everybody will be here at base and then the Jogja team is the Jogja team, right? And you guys will be one group. So I thought coins will be fun, but then I realized actually it's just Vita and I. So so it didn't picture out as how I imagined it will be. So I got this ready. So what instead of using coins, you guys will just vote and I will see who has the most number of votes. Okay. So we will decide by just flipping. We will decide on who goes first by just flipping. Okay, the papers. So I will just flip, and the person I pick out will go first. Okay. All right. Jeez.
Stop.
Okay.
Gani.
Gani. Okay. So before you start, let's just quickly go through. Yeah. Okay. So Gani is the seller. Okay. And
Yes.
has somebody in mind. Don't tell us who yet. You actually design this product for. Okay. Now your idea is you're going to market your product, your wonderful product. Okay, to the whole entire group, and then specifically at 390. After you're done with your product marketing, then we will ask everybody who will buy this product at 390. Okay, and then figure out whether the person who said yes is part and parcel of the person that you had in mind. Okay, all right. So take it away, Gani.
Okay, so my imagination was to sell a product from the raw egg. I'm thinking about create a simple breakfast package. It's just toast and a cup of coffee, but this design very compact and I saw that there is a lot of apa ya, pegawai employee that always in hurry in the morning to go to work and then they always forget to breakfast. So yeah, I'm thinking about this simple thing to create a toast and a cup of coffee. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay, so that's it, Gani.
Yeah.
So this has. So can you show us a pic? Do you want to? You said you want to share screen or okay? So your product is a breakfast, egg sandwich, and coffee
Yes.
at 54,000 rupiah.
Yes.
54,000 rupiah. Okay.
4,000. Yes.
54,000.
Very affordable. Yeah.
Very affordable. Okay. So let's just see. Okay, who will purchase Gani's egg sandwich breakfast combo at 390?
Oh, this one.
Oh, now I said the price is 390 already.
No, just kidding.
No discount. The price is 390.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody will buy? Gani,
Ini
your
pro.
second, Gani, your second time to pitch. Who is
Okay.
the person with the most coins? Of course, has to be more than seven coins. Yeah. will then get dinner and or lunch from me or place of your choice. Okay, Gani. So you have a second time to pitch your product again.
Pitch. I'm doing pitching again.
Nobody wants to take your product. Are you sure? Really? Nobody wants to buy. We're gonna pitch again.
Uh,
Who is your product? Okay, so you were saying that this is a compact product, right? What is in your product actually?
sorry.
What is in your product other than eggs? Is the coffee grade A coffee from Kalimantan, and the milk that you use is from all the way from Australia? You know?
I'm not bikin air sampai
Local or locally produced from the cow in Bali. Everything is locally done.
You can make the milk.
You press the milk out of the cow, or is it handcrafted sandwiches?
Maybe the coffee is use uh, special coffee from Kintamani.
Oh my God.
Very
Okay, Kintamani. So the coffee is from all the way from, not all lah, but then it's from Kintamani.
yes, and then apa lagi ya? Maybe on the toast is just a special mayonnaise. Oh.
Special mayonnaise. What's so special about the mayonnaise?
Apa ya namanya ya? Nggak tahu, lupa, tapi enak. Apa ya namanya? Nggak lupa. Ya, just it.
Okay, all right. So Gani has done his second sales pitch or his second attempt at marketing his breakfast, his compact breakfast. Take away bungkus, right? So anybody
Yes.
thinks that this is worth $54,000.
Ya.
Okay,
54.
Alright.
Yeah.
54. Trishna, are you buying Gani's Kintamani coffee at compact breakfast?
Yes, once a week. I think once a week I will buy it.
Once a week.
Yeah, one buyer, yeah.
Okay. All right. So okay, Gani has one buyer from Trishna.
Once a week from Gani and the other rest from McDonald's.
Okay, so let's move on. Okay, let's see who is next to sell your product. Yeah. So this is group learning. It's not about who is right, who is wrong. So I think you guys, Gani was the first person who went through, and I think there are some learnings there to be made as well. How you position your product, explaining where your product comes from. The essence of your product is also quite important. Yeah. So this is a learning lesson, most importantly. So everybody try to think about what just happened and see how you can better market your product. Okay. All right.
Stop.
Pizza. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So Vita said the pitch. All right, Vita. The
Okay.
floor is yours.
So everyone, have you ever think like in the morning, right? Like when your alarm is like like your alarm is like ringing, but then like you keep snoozing because you want to have like just 5 more minutes of sleep in the morning before you like get dressed and then go to work. I mean, because I'm also doing that myself, right? Like in the morning, I mean, like I'll just like skip breakfast like in the morning because like at work I cannot go to sleep. Meanwhile, I also have like if you are also like experiencing the same how do I say experience that I have because I don't have any access to stove to cook my breakfast, or maybe I'm just too lazy to grab a piece of bread. I'm actually how do I say like offering this product that I come from an experience of having no access to stove and like having so little time to to prepare my breakfast. So because I just want more sleep, so I'm actually crafting this breakfast package coming with delivery. So I'm gonna actually not sell, but like I'm going to, let's say I'm being your mom, I'll take care of your breakfast. So this breakfast, actually, the main ingredients is egg. You might actually like asking, right, like why eggs? Because fun fact, guys, about eggs. So why actually you should have first maybe egg for breakfast is because eggs keep you feeling full much longer than cereal.
Oh. Ah. Now. Okay.
Okay, so fun fact about egg first, right? It keeps you feeling full much longer than cereal. And now, can you hear me?
Can hear? Yes. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Eggs also assist you better in weight loss. So, for example, you don't have time like to, let's say, to work out and etc. Right? Eggs with its proteins, it actually helps you with weight loss, and it's also as it complements, like it is a great source of protein, and it also helps with brain development and memory. So if you need to actually, like for example, your work requires you to remember a lot of things, actually, egg is really good for you to have in the morning, and it also protect your eyesight. Like for example, I mentioned right, like I didn't have access for stove because I didn't have so I don't have breakfast, so I couldn't cook my own eggs. So I'm wearing glasses right now because I couldn't protect my eyesight. So and then also why you shouldn't skip your breakfast is because so another fun fact, by skipping breakfast it may diminish mental performance. Just saying. And then also by eating breakfast, it may aid learning. As I was mentioning, it's good for your memory. And then eating high fiber breakfast, which I'm going to actually complement the egg with, it can help you to reduce fatigue. So in the day, you will have a lot of source of energy to do what you are doing during the day. And people who eat breakfast have more nutritious diets than people who skips breakfast. And you will be less likely to be hungry for snacks. I mean, if you are trying to keep your diets balanced, like it's not from the not only from the big meal that you have, but also from snacking. Like because when you are actually like snacking, right, you don't count the calories, but then it's like one bite, and then you forget like you just consume all the calories. And also, this is important in this age, right? So if you skip breakfast, it leads to much faster advancing ages.
Oh, wow.
So you will get older faster
Wow.
if you skip breakfast. And this is not a bullshit. I did research before I actually planned this product, right? So and also by actually, if you are consuming my product, you are also empowering local farmers, egg farmers from Bedugul, because I only take the so they basically like produce the eggs, and I only like they stock up the egg product for my product. So as I was saying that this is a breakfast package with delivery, I'm saving you time. I'm being your mom. I'm cooking and then I also like deliver it to you, whether it's to your home or to your office. I have team to actually do that, and it's not just only like a normal egg like egg Benedict and then like fried eggs sunny side up. Not just that. I mean, come on, everyone can make that, right? But my eggs is far more interesting. It could comes with like a breakfast burrito, sausage and egg casserole, egg salad, blini bites, egg and cheese sandwiches, sweet potato and kale frittata, and it's going to change every day so that you will not get rid of. I mean, you will not get bored of egg, and you won't even feel that you are always eating egg every day. So for the opening starts, I'm actually just selling this for 54,000 per day. You can start subscribing now if you want.
Well done, Rita. That's a very good market of your eggs. Okay. So I have one question as a consumer, maybe, right? I'm
Yes.
just acting as a consumer now, right? I'm considering now I'm at a stage. So it is not eggs alone that you're selling. You're selling breakfast eggs. So
Yes.
like it could be burritos, it could be like
Mm.
egg sandwich or egg salad.
Yes.
Okay, and it includes delivery.
Yes.
Your 390 is per day delivery
Yes.
Okay.
With the food.
with the food. Okay. All right. Okay. So now, golden question, big time question. Okay. Who will buy Vita's eggs? Do you have a name for this?
Excellent breakfast.
Excellent breakfast package. Okay. So who in this group will purchase Vita's excellent breakfast package at 54,000 rupiah? Yes. Okay. That's just it, right? Okay. Can I have a show of hands?
Is it per day? I need to pay like per day to get one meal?
What?
Is it per day for me to get the one meal? I need to pay like that much?
Basically, yeah, that's the price for per day per breakfast and delivery. So it's like a full breakfast.
So, but then do I have to? You said subscribe just now. So is it I have to pay
Like
390 times 30, or like I can like today buy, tomorrow don't buy, the next day I buy again
it's a weekly subscription.
weekly?
Yeah.
So that means okay, weekly subscription.
I need to count it first, yeah? Wait.
And also, I'm only using like all the healthy ingredients like pink salt, Himalayan pink salt, and then like olive oil.
Whoever your investor is in this money, not really. Okay, but today it is about pricing and it's about marketing a product, right? Okay. So
Yeah. It's expensive for me. It's like I need to cost like 37800. It's a lot. I can make like my dinner. Sorry, I cannot.
But yeah, but imagine, right? Like by having breakfast, for example, you can save a lot of money. Like let's say because it gives you energy, right? And then you don't have to go to the doctor. You don't have to buy like vitamins so that you can keep your energy restored. So it's actually like a whole package.
The thing is because of its eggs, and I have a protein allergy. Like swear to God.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you look like
So Bella, does that mean that you won't buy?
using anything that makes any expectation to us.
Sorry, Novi, can you repeat?
Vita looks like promising any things that make us like having big expectation in her meals.
Mhm.
Do you think what's the like how many we should purchase your product until we saw the result?
Until you see the results of the benefits that she just sold, is it?
Yeah.
So better memory, and then you were saying that earlier on,
Yeah.
more food throughout the day,
That's why
less aging.
that's actually why I'm actually putting that in subscription minimum per week because if you just consume it
Okay.
like one day, then you are not going to like to see the result right away, and it's all about the progress as well. As
I
well.
like that. Okay.
So I mean, I cannot tell like when will you actually see the progress, but basically it can be seen for comparison if you don't have breakfast and if you have breakfast. So it's like a long term vision. Like you are actually like buying insurance, right? You don't know when you are getting to have let's say yeah like accident for example, so that you can use your insurance, but you're giving yourself a favor.
So I give them one egg, okay, raw eggs, and then they're supposed to sell and market to the group at 390. So what will you make this raw egg into to sell at 390? Okay, continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So basically, Vita, from what I'm understanding, you're not just selling breakfast, you're selling a healthy program, a health program
Yes.
that's on a weekly basis that will benefit you not just by filling your tummy, but you will also then lead a healthier life.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay, Novi, does that answer your question? Okay, so question is then, will you purchase Vita's excellent, is it? Excellent breakfast package at $3.90, which is also 54,000 rupiah? Novi? Novi? Are you still thinking, wow, this customer very hard to get her 390? Oh my goodness gracious me.
I'm thinking like I will buy Vita's product, but
Okay.
for like subscription,
Okay.
I think it's too much, like too expensive. Do you have like any discount for the subscriber?
Discount.
So that's what I was saying, right? We have like an opening price. So what if like you try first, then we can negotiate afterwards. Let's become the egg.
Okay, I will try.
Yay!
Okay.
First purchase.
First purchase. One from Novi. Okay, we go move over to Georgia. The Georgia team. Would anybody be interested to spend 390 on Vita's excellent breakfast package?
I'm sorry, but I'm not.
Yeah, I'm
No.
not.
No.
I have protein allergy, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Protein allergy?
So what do you eat,
Yeah.
guys?
Too much.
Do you eat like chicken? All
Yeah, I'm fine. I can consume a lot of protein, so
Yeah, I think
I'm
that
sorry,
my product is more delicious, you know.
I don't think so.
Your product also has egg, Gandhi. It also has protein.
Okay, final answer from Georgia team. Nobody wants to buy Vita's egg testing breakfast? Okay.
No.
So, Krishna, what about you? Will you purchase Vita's egg testing breakfast for 54,000 rupiah? I cannot hear you, Krishna.
Yeah, you muted. Sorry, Vita. I don't think
Okay.
I would like to buy your product.
Okay.
Dani one, Vita one. Okay, all right. Let's see who's next then. Exciting, yeah. Okay, Vita, tell me when to start and when to stop.
Stop.
Dana. Okay. All right, Benna. The floor is yours. Sell us your product.
You're muted. You're muted.
You're muted, Benna.
Sorry. Okay, now it's me.
Okay.
Okay, I wanna share screen.
Okay. Go ahead. I will stop sharing.
Mm. So here's my product.
Nice. Love Wuhan will keep their existence. Okay.
Okay, so guys, here I'm trying to come to you. I know, we near like with the like Valentine's Day is like we can count it. Like 14. Everyone celebrate Valentine, right? So most of the time you celebrate Valentine's with your loved one, which is either your mother, either like it is like how to say your father, or maybe your boyfriend or your girlfriend, right? So sometimes you think about okay, I want to give flower and I want to give chocolate, right? But this time, like, how about like sometimes do you know like everyone in here like a Christian or something, or maybe know about Esther? You guys know about Esther? Oh, okay. It's great. You guys know about it. Okay, nice. Okay, so actually,
Benna,
yeah.
one more time. What is that? What's Esther?
Yeah, Esther. Esther is so you never heard about Esther? Yeah, it's actually like a Christmas celebration where you get the eggs
Oh,
where
yeah. Yes.
Easter
Yes. Yes.
Easter,
Yes.
Easter.
Yes.
They draw the how to say the eggs and everything, right? It's kind of beautiful to show love to another people in Easter.
Okay.
And but for now, our idea it's about like we see it our current condition where we will face Valentine's Day, right? Can you imagine like people in Wuhan like they have the problem with it, right? So I trying to come here is not as a business who come to you and like begging you to buy my bags and everything, right? So I'm selling you, like how you can show love to people in there. So our company is kind of like we're focused on the social activity, where we actually trying to find something how you can even you like give something and after that you still get something also for your loved one in this Valentine's Day. Okay, so here you can see in Wuhan if you can see it from the picture, like people, it's so hard to get the food. Like the supermarket is empty, and like for people like when we our company, our team, we're trying to do research, and you can see in here, the weather is like 13 Fahrenheit, right? And like like and at the time like you can see and hear like where's like there will be like rainy day later on, and like the access to Wuhan they will lock up, and only a few people who have their have responsibility and access can go there. So like in this part, like our company already negotiate with the government in Wuhan, whereas we can distribute food there, right? And based on our research, like there is a few part in there like they really lack, which is food. And we think about like how about we can provide something like our company, like our partner have, which is our partner. There are people on the village. They're selling an eggs. Like they have like a former is kind of like a chicken or something. And after that, like they produce eggs, and their eggs is like kind of like organic egg. So to help people not also in Wuhan but on the village like our partner, we would like to we have this idea to sell to you like how to say like how you can help people in Wuhan, but also you can give something to people around you, which is the one that you love. Okay, so in here we have something for you, the organic egg, which is the one that yeah, the organic egg, the egg which is how to say coming from the people on the village, like literally from the village, like people, like the whole of this village, they produce this eggs, and we're trying to make it like sellable, and after that, like to help people in Wuhan also in the same time, and also like we're trying to people on the field help in the village, and also we're trying to helping you to share something to your loved one. Okay, so in here, it's not only like egg where you need to draw it or something, but I have an example. Like you can write your name there and the one that you love. Yeah, yeah. You can write something
Nice. Okay.
with the one that you love, and after that, you can get the like we provide you. There is a letter So you can write about your dream, your love, like the word, like lovely words to people in Wuhan. So whereas in here, I'm trying to give it to you. Like you can buy one, which is will give you like a free one for your loved one, and you can like this free one actually will give you like not only one act get draw and write it your name there, but also your loved one name. And after that, like you got the free paper for you to write how to say your love words to people in Wuhan. So once you buy this one X and free two, free one, and you will like the another distribution of the number that you buy this one X, it actually will go to people in Wuhan where they will get like 40X. So we already have the partnership with the village. Yeah, they're really happy to help them also for this one because they produce like a lot of like healthy chicken there, and after that, like they really have a big courage. So if people on the village actually they really care about people in Wuhan, which is people in the village, they're people like they're also like they're not really have a lot of things there, but they're able to see this kind of certain of condition where they can give something to people who need it in this Valentine's Day. So I think like I come to you like, how about you want to buy my one egg? Our one egg, you'll get free one for your loved one. But in the same time, you also will give like 40 to people in Wuhan. How about it?
Okay, very good pitch, Vena. Nice. Okay. Does anybody have any questions for Vena?
Like, please, guys, you can help people.
Question: where is the egg comes from?
Yeah, the X is come from the village, like which is there our partner. Actually like this like 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken, like our team go there to do a survey because before it, like a year ago, we have the like project to like to involve in their village, which is we need to increase.
Where does the egg come from?
Where is the
Oh yeah, wait,
Zimbabwe.
no, no. It's coming from village like in Indonesia, which is like in
Okay.
another part. This is the how to say. If you go to Jawa Timur, yeah. If you go to Jawa Timur, you go to Batu area, which is they have like really really cold space in there. So they really produce like they make sure like their chicken is like healthy, and after that like the eggs is really organic eggs. Like so the temperature, and after that, the people who taking care of it, they're really taking care of love. Like how about like people who take care with love with all the animal and created eggs, and after send it with love also to Wuhan.
How do I buy these eggs, Vena?
Actually, if you want to buy this eggs, like, can I know like where you stay in Indonesia?
In Bali, Ungkasan?
Oh, you stay in Bali. Yes, nice. Okay, so actually, like, we ever send our eggs there, so we can like we can make it delivery. So the delivery is on us. It's okay, and like we can package like how to say, like there is a package for eggs. Like we already make something, so it will be safe. It's coming to your place, and you can share with your loved one.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, and after if you want to buy, so you can send me, like like a simple one, like in WhatsApp. You can send the name of your loved one and what is the things you want to write there, and we will try to. We have like professional person who really good on writing, and people in there that can read your beautiful words there.
Okay. Okay. Cynthia, you have a question? Yes. I can see you.
Okay, so it's kind of like a donation, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Feel that way? You feel that way?
I think because we purchase the egg and then you kind of send the money or what for the Wuhan. How you show love the Wuhan people
Oh
by
yeah.
that.
Yeah. I'm so happy that you really take it as a donation because actually like this is not like a thing we think before, but if our client thinks it's a donation, it's good for you because like sometimes in life you need to be kind to other people, right? And the thing is like we not send the money, but actually like the people on the village they will provide the eggs, and after that like it will distribute to their place. So it's kind of like increase also the buying how to say the buying product of people in the village, and but also in the same time like you with the people in the village helping people in Wuhan. Yeah. You really want to do it if you think it's a donation? Oh my god, you're really kind heart.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
You
Oh,
want?
Benna, I have one more question. Do you
Yeah, yeah. Definitely.
delivery of the eggs to the receiver?
Sorry.
Do you do delivery of the eggs to the receiver? So like let's just say for example, I buy the eggs for my boyfriend, right? If
Mm-hmm.
the end user is not me, the end user is my boyfriend, right? So do you do it
Mm-hmm.
to the boyfriend?
Oh, so your boyfriend is kind of like long distance relationship with you, right?
No, maybe say in Bali or something, maybe say in Kuta or something like that.
My boyfriend is still in the future. Will you deliver it in the future?
Your boyfriend still in the future, you can give to your best friend. Like like Valentine's Day is not about like you give something to your boyfriend, right? Or your girlfriend. But normally if your boyfriend is in Kuta and after that you are in an Ungasan. So the things may be like sorry if I kind of like teaching you or lecturing you or something. On Valentine's Day you get the eggs, right? So it's kind of like I send it to you, and after like two of them, when you guys meet on the Valentine's Day or maybe the day after, maybe you're busy with your work. So actually you can like meet this person. This is can be the reason why you want to meet this person. Like something like kind of surprise for someone. And also you can share to your boyfriend about like hey, you know what? I got this act, and after that when we get this one and our name is there, but also I wrote something beautiful to people in Wuhan, they also will get the same things like us.
Okay, very good, Benna. All right, okay. So question is right now, the golden egg question is who will purchase Benna, do you have a name for your egg?
Yeah, the name is Love Existence.
Love existence. Okay, so golden question is who will purchase Benna's love existent eggs, Valentine's eggs for $3.90. All right, next. Okay, we have Novi, we have Cynthia, we have Audrey. What happened to Gani? No. Okay. So we have Novi, we have Cynthia, we have Gani. Do you want to buy the love existence package for your loved ones? No, yeah.
Oh,
You want to
uh,
spend 390 to spend on one egg, yeah, to your loved ones? No?
Danny, are you sure? When you get one, you actually like, you get something to give to
Maybe
your
I purchase Monsieur Spoon for his loved
Monsieur
one.
Spoon.
And you can refuse Vena products.
Andre, you will give it to Nengli, right?
Of course, why not?
Yeah, done. Good answer. Trishna, what about you? Will you buy Benna's love existence eggs? Valentine's?
no,
No, yeah.
actually,
no.
actually, it's not for business. It's non-profit organization.
Yeah, I know it's
Yeah,
bullshit.
bullshit, he said. Okay, well done, Benna. Okay.
You cannot do this to me.
Okay, so I think that was good because you took like the
For
context
buying
of
my
the current
product.
situation is, right? You talk about Valentine's Day, which is actually a need for buying new a gift, and then you also looked at the current situation, which is the global crisis of Wuhan, and then you tapped into that consumer sort of like the consumer feelings, right? On like how can I give somebody a good gift? So I thought that was quite well done, Benna. Okay, so Vita, tell me to stop. Just do this. Stop. Andre! Okay. All right, Andre, the floor is yours. Okay, I think we need to speed up a little bit, yeah? Okay, Andre,
Okay.
sell us your product now. Do you have to share screen?
Yeah, I want to share screen.
Okay, then I can use share your screen. Thank you.
Wait a second. Wait.
Oh,
Okay. This is my product. Actually, I have nothing comes up in my mind,
okay.
and yeah, I try to make mini ops.
Okay.
Okay. Why? I want to ask you first. Maybe Nengli and Vita, you know Minion, right?
Yes.
And you love it.
No.
Yes.
No, I
Minions.
know Vita. You love it. I know Vita.
I love minions. They're so cute.
Nengli, you love Minions. This is the
I don't
break.
like Minion.
Why I make this product is because everyone loves Minion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay, that is true.
Oh, nah, Trishna,
I'm not. I'm not.
just say yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Okay. Okay, come. Andre, continue with your market.
And this is, and I want to make something different, not food from egg, but a souvenir made by egg. This is actually made by eggshell. And how to make this? Actually, we have to put the egg out of the shell. We make a little hole, and yeah, just put it out from the egg. And then we have an eggshell. From this eggshell, I want to cover it up with some liquid named epoxy. It's a hardener liquid. It will make the eggshell is more hard. So yeah, it's not fragile anymore. So, and after that, we have to paint the minion characters here. Why I choose minion character? Because minion is shaped mostly like eggs, right? So it's shaped like that. And this is the, yeah, it is so cute, right?
Okay. The little hair, yeah.
This is a cheaper way to get a minion souvenirs. And after that, I'm not only will give you this only egg, and I will give this is like a packaging of these souvenirs. This is an acrylic box, so you will have an acrylic box to place it in anywhere you love, like your self, your desk, maybe on your bedroom if you want to sleep it together. This is actually my product, guys. I think this is will be worth with 54,000 rupiah because it's quite cheap for you to spend that much of money for buy souvenirs.
Okay. Okay.
That's all.
That's all, Andre. All right. Thank you for introducing. What is it called? What is your product called again? Mini.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So now, question is, hello, Gani. All right. Who in this group will pay 390 for Andre's Miniox? Raise your hand.
Come on.
Don't all raise at one time. Oh, you have Gani as your buyer. Okay, Shinra, what about you? Will you buy Miniox for 390 and support Andre?
Yeah, but I want another design, not like this.
And this is the packaging.
Yeah.
This is the packaging. It's an acrylic box.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Vena?
You guys.
Yes?
Question.
Okay, Vena has a question.
Why do you choose like acrylic box instead of anything else?
Because it will cover up the egg itself. I think if you have not, if you not put any packaging on it, then how you will stand the egg? I want to make the egg is standing like this pictures. That's why I give this packaging made by acrylic. That's Novi.
Andre.
Yeah.
I really think your product is kind of good, but the things I'm trying to ask in here, I really like something like lightning, like give like light, like light
Yeah.
something. Can I get one by your request? Like, but I didn't get like any extra
It's
price.
LED.
Hmm?
It's you want to put lighting, right?
Yeah, I want like like the design. It's really good, right? But I need something like to light up my room.
But I'm not sure.
Oh,
Okay. So the answer
so the
is there.
the acrylic didn't show the light or something, like kind of like lighting or else.
Actually, I'm not. I'm a little bit think about that, but I'm not sure how to create an LED inside this little box.
Okay, so the answer is no, then your product is not a lampu, right?
Come on, you can make it by yourself, Ena.
Okay. Okay, all right. So, Vena, will you pay 390 for Andre's Miniox? Okay, no. All right, let's move on then. Trishna, do you have a question? Yes. Okay.
I have a question, Andre.
Yeah.
How can you put on hair on egg?
Actually, this is an example of design. Where I will not put the hair because
No,
it is.
no.
Yeah.
If you can put the hair, maybe I would like to buy it.
Hilarious question.
There is special request from you guys.
Yes.
I'm not sure I can put a hair.
Okay. So, Trishna, the X comes without hair. Will you buy it at 390?
No, only with hair.
Okay, with hair. Okay, all right. So, no, the answer. No, B. You are the last person. Over with Vita as well. Okay, Novi, you won't buy 390. Okay, Andre, no more. Okay, last person, Vita.
No.
I don't like minions.
Oh, okay. So, Andre, you only have one purchase, which is actually
Gani, yeah.
Gani. All right. So, you have last three. Okay, tell me when to stop. Vita, we're moving on, yeah? Okay. Who is this?
Trish.
Trish. Okay.
I would like to share screen, guys.
All right. Let's read then.
So let's
Pitching deck.
imagine.
Pitching deck.
Okay, chat. So let's imagine, guys. I have this one, this kind of cafe in Canggu or Nusa Penida. In Nusa Penida. In Nusa
Black.
Penida. Okay,
black.
and then it's black. Oh. Wait. Stop sharing screen. Okay. Can you see that?
Okay.
Imagine that I have a cafe like that in Nusa Penida. Okay.
Okay.
With with that view, ocean view. Okay. And I will sell this one, big egg avocado plus Balinese coffee with fresh milk. So
Luwak coffee, yeah, luwak coffee. Coffee
yes,
luwak.
with fresh milk.
With what?
Yes,
Milk.
with fresh milk. Yeah, yeah. The concern is I'm selling a concept, not an egg actually. Okay, everybody in if you go to Nusa Penida, I think you will come there and take a picture for your social media because it's Instagrammable. Yeah, I sell concept. Yeah, that's
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, is that it, Trishna?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Anybody have any questions about Trishna? Is there a name for your cafe or this experience that you
Mm, I don't know. I don't. I don't have yet.
this experience? Okay, so all right. So what happened to the Jogja?
Yeah.
Hello, Jogja Babes. Are you guys there?
Oh,
Jogja Babes. Novi. What is Jared? Karen. Okay.
everyone's gone.
Okay. All right. Never mind. So let's start with Benna first. Benna, do you have a question or will you buy?
Krishna, I actually
Yeah.
like to go to Nusa Penida on Friday.
Yes.
So will I get like the avocado with the coffee? Like one packet, like $390.
Yes. One package.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. It's kind of cheap with that view. I will buy.
Basically, I would like to buy that.
All right. So
Cafe.
Benna plus Vita. Okay. Hey, Jogja base, where are you, Jogja? Hello, Jogja team. What happened to everybody? What happened to Novi?
They don't want to buy, I think. Hey, you want to buy Trishna product?
Okay, Novi, you're back. That's good. All right, Novi. So, question is, will you buy Trishna's experience, Nusa Penida egg experience? Oh no, yeah. Okay.
Why?
Sorry,
Okay.
Trishna. Novi not interested in your experience.
I was like, why?
Why? Why? Good feedback. Feedback is good. Novi, why will you not buy Trishna's experience?
Because with this kind of view, I wouldn't eat like something with
No, I'm not sell egg. I sell concept.
No, you know, with this with that kind of view, I wouldn't like drinking your coffee. It's better with like some of
Coconut, yeah.
like
Okay.
cocktail or
Okay.
something which is
I will
sour.
buy coconut.
Yeah,
Okay, so Novi won't buy because she knows Nusa
Nusa Penida is hot, bro.
because many other cafes that will give the same thing to Trishna. So sorry, you cannot get Novi's coins. All right, okay, so let's move on because it's getting quite late already. Novi, since you are here and Shintia's not, can you take the floor? Okay, so Novi, the floor is yours. Sell us your product then. What is your product?
Hey guys, welcome to my soft opening mixology bar.
Wow, okay.
Your what?
Soft opening of the bar.
Oh,
Mixology bar.
mixology bar.
Today,
Bar.
I will present you my special drink.
Ronde.
Do you all love alcohols, right? You
Yeah,
love alcohol,
I love alcohol. Yes,
yeah?
yes,
I'm
Uh,
you.
also, you love coffee, right?
yes.
So today I would like to present you a drink that combines all the main ingredient wouldn't which not like egg combined with alcohol and coffee.
Okay.
So I wouldn't share you the rest of the recipe, but it contains three of those ingredients. Because if you drink like usual alcohol and with mixer, it's a like a boring drink, right? You like you can like imagine this the taste of the drink. What this one, you can like imagine how if you like having a drink in your mouth that combines all of the taste of egg and also the taste of coffee and alcohol at the same cup in the same glass, and it will brings you like I will guarantee you that it it's my best innovation ever in drinks. Because because like people trust me a lot, and I approve that it's my like best delicious drink I've ever made. You should try to.
Okay. All right. Okay, thank you. Is that
In
all?
this part of soft opening, I would give you the price of $390.
Hmm.
The taste. You want to take it, guys?
All right. Okay. Thanks, Novi. So, Novi, do you have a name for your drink so it's easier for me to explain?
Mm, I would give the name mm, espresso martini.
Espresso martini.
But
Good.
yeah, but
Espresso martini. All right.
espresso.
Okay. Question is, who will? Does anybody have any question about this espresso martini? Benna, any question?
Me, I have
Okay.
espresso martini. I didn't like martini that much, but when you mentioned alcohol, I was imagining about another one alcohol. But when you mentioned about martini, I don't like it. Like the taste will be the same or not?
No. I just like picking the random name. Actually, you can imagine like not imagine the name, but you imagine that all these ingredients is combined all same in one glass. You know.
So yeah, I ever tried once tea with eggs in the padang. So it's
Okay.
kind of. I think I will buy yours
No,
with
you you
alcohol.
haven't you, haven't- you haven't tasted it yet.
I
You can
tried once, like same like that in
me.
padang. I like it. So I
Okay.
think that's it,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So Benna, will you pay $390 for this espresso martini?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Alcoholic. Okay. All right. So Benna will purchase Novi's espresso martini. Trishna, what about you? At
Okay, in terms of I
354,000.
I can imagine egg
You don't want to taste it, Krishna? It's
only
delicious,
for
You
only
will,
for this.
you will
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I
purchase
don't
it.
think I
No?
don't think I will buy egg. No,
Okay. All right. So for Trishna. Rita, what about you? Will you buy this espresso martini?
I don't know. I think the taste will be like really overwhelming for me, like the alcohol and the egg. Is it like raw egg? Or
egg.
Sorry?
is the egg raw?
Yeah, it's a raw eggs, but
I
I'm
want
kind
to
of
tell
like
if I eat raw egg.
having like practicing a lot of the method that make the egg like kan apa ya kerasa kerasa telurnya banget, it wouldn't taste like that.
Okay. So it's no from Rita. Will you buy? Will you give it 380? Okay, all right. So it's a no for pita.
You miss the Chinese.
Do you all go and cook an egg? Hello, Andre. Cynthia.
Okay,
Sorry, just back.
Sorry. Are you guys?
please. Yeah.
And
Hello. Are y'all still there? Can you guys hear us? Okay. You missed. Do you manage to hear Cynthia, Andre? Did y'all hear Novi's product? Cynthia making a call, and I just yeah. Okay. So y'all missed it, yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm on the phone. There's a guest that's calling, so I need to take the phone.
No worries. No worries. Y'all managed to hear Novi's product?
Oh, what?
Y'all managed,
Sorry, my product.
Novice
Oh,
product.
y'all,
what is your?
I'm about to sell the combine of egg, alcohol, and coffee.
okay, Novi, short one. Just give a short
No
sentence
alcohol.
to the Jogja team.
You have nice experience with that. I guarantee you. Because I have
Aku mau coba, aku mau
and it's
aku mau beli.
it's by the like
Alcohol, guys. Haram.
Aku mau beli.
go
Bagai tu kena bilang.
go. I will make you
Okay,
drunk.
Ya, mau coba.
Segani bye-bye. Cynthia, will you
Yeah, can you buy?
54,000 rupiah for espresso
Is it the same?
ini?
Is it the same with STMJ?
No,
Setelah
no.
tadi Jan.
That's
No.
okay.
Of course not. Because I actually bought a syrup on that.
This is the harem version STMJ Cynthia.
I think so.
Okay, Cynthia, so you heard your answer from Novi. Will you buy this espresso martini?
No.
390? No. Okay, Andre, what about you?
I'm sorry, but no.
No. Okay, all right. So it's just Vanna and Gani then. All right, Cynthia, we're left with you then. The floor is yours. Okay, now market your product to us.
Okay, so here, guys, so in this era, digitalization era, and this very crowded era here, I'm trying to understand you guys that probably you kind of like stress out every day, that you have a lot of problem with your work, with your relationship, with anything around you. Sometimes it kind of like make you feel like stressed out, right? And then here I'm trying to like over a treatment, not a treatment, it's kind of like a therapy. Oh well, I call it excellent program. So this program will be so very easy and will be so make you feel exciting, and this program can be joined by start from the kids until adults. And but here, since you are here the millennials person, the millennials people, so I will propose a program that suits you guys. So yeah, this program called excellent program with so many choices like cooking class with the eggs as the basic ingredients, and then design class like a painting, you can make your own craft, and then the the very new innovation from us is the stress release program. So do you know slime, right, guys? Slime. You play slime?
Ya.
Yeah. So here, yeah,
Oh, okay.
slime.
Yes. Mhm.
It's kind of like the chewy things. So it works like slime, but in this class you will touch and you will feel the sensation of the raw egg with your own hands. So you can play the egg with your hands, and then you can make some glitter. You can put some glitter, and then it will make you really stressed because like there's a lot of and many of program like traveling program, but here I'm trying to bring you a new things that call with egg therapy. So it will help your sensory system as well. And then also we offer a new product that will control or release your angry management. So here with the $3.9, you can release your stress, you can release your angry, and then you will feel better after that. And yeah, like happy with $3.9. I think that's very easy to get in now time. So you will get one of raw egg, and then you can do whatever with that egg. We will, you can crack that egg, you can uh, break that egg. If you have angry management, if you feel like stressed out with your job, with your partner, then you can pretend that he is or she is in front of you. You can throw it out, and then you can throw it out, and then it will help you to angry to release your angry and to release your stress. Or probably if you just want to like playing it with by the slime with the sensory system, you can just break it. And then we have some glitter, we have some many things that very exciting for your sensory system, and it will release your stress. So I think everyone will be excited with just $3.9, and you can release your stress out.
Okay,
That's from me.
yeah. All right, this is a very interesting, exciting product. Is anybody have any questions for Cynthia?
Cynthia.
Yes. So yeah.
Penalty.
Okay, Vanna first.
Okay, so me, so when I want to like throw everything, I want to throw like lot of eggs, right? So like 1x 3.90.
No, you'll get a bucket of eggs. It will contain 12 eggs inside. So we also prepare the room for you. So if you wanted to release your stress or angry management, you can throw the egg there. And no worries for the cleaning because our team will help you with that.
Oh,
Just
wow.
release your stress.
So it's 12 eggs, a bucket of 12 eggs, yeah.
In the room.
In the room.
Yeah.
And cleaning included.
Yeah, cleaning. We're in a promo. We're at promo session. We're promo session.
Now you have a question.
Cynthia, can I hit someone?
You can pretend there's someone there. So yeah, you can hit whatever, wherever you want. Okay.
I want to buy it.
Ask something.
Okay.
Hey,
Kita,
When I
Oh,
kita.
It's answered already.
Okay. So yeah, Andre, what's that?
I want to ask, will you place a mannequin inside so I can pretend that it is someone so I can throw at the mannequin?
Okay, Sarah, I will give you special
Okay.
offer for you. I will put mannequin. Which you want?
Okay. If,
How many
uh,
mannequin do you want?
only
I'm
one.
Okay.
And mannequin.
Okay. It's fine. I
Hey.
could do it for you. Okay. Yeah, anyway, I'm just excited. Yeah, it will be a good program for you guys. Just trust me.
Okay, very good. So anybody else has any more? Vita had a question for Cynthia.
No, it was answered already.
Okay. Vanna, you raised your hands. Okay, all right. So everybody's done asking questions, yeah? All right. Now, golden question is, who will buy Cynthia, what is this called again? Anger management. Okay, who will purchase Cynthia's anger management product? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, Cynthia, well done.
You have to go to Jogja.
Okay, so Vanna, great, Trishna.
Hey,
Kelihatan orang-orang.
So,
one more bucket of eggs.
one more what again? Sorry.
I will give you one more bucket of eggs. It's just bonus, guys.
Yeah, 24 sounds enough. Okay, very good. So, Cynthia, okay, can you all hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay,
Of course.
Cynthia.
Where did I start?
Cynthia, who did you build this product for in mind? Did the person say yes?
Sorry.
Who do you build this product for in mind, and did the person say yes?
Orang-orang stres.
I think everyone has stress. Oh, actually, I got the inspiration from the Japan. So there's a room in Japan. I forget the name, but you can crack, you can
Yeah.
like
Hit
what
anything.
beat with anything. Yeah, so I just got the idea from there.
Okay, very good. All right. Okay.
Problem of our generation right now.
Cynthia, tadinya kamu mau jual itu ke siapa targetnya yang awal?
Oh,
Orang
yeah,
stres.
for the generation. No, I mean like there's a lot of stress people right now. The millennials, especially, that they're going to therapy, they're going to professional. So I think if you could handle your stress first, then just
Okay.
I provide the place for you guys.
I think that is also quite that is obviously in yeah, all of us. So that is highly in demand, right? Given that she probably see that every BV every BV maybe employee is highly stressed. Therefore, this is a great product hashtag HR.
Yeah, BV card. There will be special discount if you bring your BV card, BV ID card.
Okay, so the winner is Shitya. Okay, well done, Shitya. Okay, so Shitya, I hope dinner or not then lunch when you come here or when I go there, I will buy you lunch. Okay, cool. So, all right, I hope this is okay. I didn't expect this to take so long, but I hope you guys had fun, but also at the same time get a better understanding that something as simple as eggs, right? You can actually create a marketing. It requires marketing, and there's a lot of different things that you need to think about. So the objective today is really to just get an understanding that marketing is just not just about talking to customers about or positioning. It is also about how you deliver, how do you deliver the products, how do you get it into the customer's hands. Is there a demand for such a product in the first place, and who are your target customers are? Okay. So all right. So end of first session. So I will run this session another time for the rest of the other guys, and then moving there after, I will arrange for the next session again. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks guys. Sorry this took so long.
See
Thanks
you.
all.
Thanks, Shitya.
Thank you.
Okay, bye guys.
Thank you.
Yes.
Bye bye, guys.
Lunch with your egg.
Yes.